Is to mix the plaster, which will make the investment for the heart, cow heart, which I have already begun the process. I'm going to make plaster. Water.
Okay.
1 measure of water.
How many measures do you need?
1.
Okay.
Gotta go in small amounts, son, because it dries fast. Okay. Making sure not to contaminate this dry plaster with water, I will obtain 1 measure of plaster, or gypsum as they call it. Ta-da!
You look like Jello Boffer with those clean gloves.
Now we need 2 measures of the sand.
Okay.
And this is just sand. It serves as an aggregate.
what?
An aggregate, you know, like in concrete, how they have little rocks and stuff in the concrete. It's the same thing. It's finer for detail.
Oh.
It dries really fast. Here is das Mixture.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll mix it all like a soda.
Wow, that's simple enough even for me.
I will flip over Jan Hart.
Okay.
And you can see the other, not yet plastered side. But it's weird because it's all soft and mushy.
Oh, wow.
This is Jan, other side of Jan Hart. Now, I'm going to start coating it. Being careful. Don't move that.
Sorry, I'm fat. Okay, and so you're coating it with this. How thick of a coat are you trying to lay on?
You will achieve, you will work in layers, you will achieve a 1-inch coat all the way around at least for successful burning. And what I'm doing now is making sure that I get all the details.
Right.
Every little crevice gets something in it. For details.
Okay, but now, Steve, it looks like you're getting it.
How did you get the thing on the cup?
What you do is you take some wax
That red stuff.
stick over there, yeah, that red thing that's sitting over there. You take the wax post and you use the paraffin wax to make it stick to the back of a styrofoam cup.
I don't know if they're gonna cast though. That's my problem.
See, he's using the molten paraffin to make his items stick together.
Yes.
And what he's going to do is attach him to this wax bar that he's already got on his cup. And
Nice
this
bar.
cup is going to become the base. Because all that wax is going to burn out.
Hopefully it will dry.
And that's that. And this is the really cool wax, which will give you a demonstration. See the cup and the wax. And then it's like... And then it's dry.
Yeah, if you work with this stuff long enough, you understand why some people like wax in bed.
Yeah.
You do?
And if you write with it, it looks like poop.
Yes, it does.
As justified by Juicy over there.
Yeah, it looks like an old man tried to take a dump on the wall. Somebody with a GI bleed.
Thank you for Zoodalores. That was a great album.
Thank you for what?
Zoodalores. That was a great album.
You remind him of Frank Zappa.
Oh. This is my roommate. You're welcome. But the Zappa, I'm not. Sorry, I wish I would. Well, maybe I don't wish I would. Good job.
I thought he was gonna hit me.
I did too. This is behind the sculpture studio now. There's some pretty interesting stuff back here. Here's the little pot area here. That's hot bronze will be in that, molten bronze. You get to lift it up and pour it into your investment.
Which will be
We'll
down
sit in
here.
this pit here. Yeah, that concrete block that I'm making is going to be sitting there like that to accept the molten bronze. There's a kiln and it's a stove to heat everything up. There's the old anvil for the forge, because yes, there's a forge here, and you can make swords if you really wanted to.
Wow.
And there's another burnout kiln for ceramics, and you can burn out your investment in whatever object. See what you do. Once your object is invested, it has to be combustible. You place it in there, brick it up, let it sit. The heat makes the object melt and dribble out, and leaves behind this cavity inside the concrete, inside the investment. That's why they call it a lost wax technique. People usually used wax for their form, and then they would invest that in the concrete and then burn the wax out.
All right. This is part of the leg. This is the foot. This is like the lower calf area, and the knee joints will combine there, and you'll have a screw and all that good stuff. The hip joints, if I can find a good picture of them, will work differently. Well, the hip joints are like set up where these will add to the hips, and there's also a small rounded area there to where it can swivel out more like a wrist would rather than a traditional hip joint on a person. And the torso will be hollowed out so they can move forward and back.
Remember the heart that I was covering in plaster? This is the finished product. See, I've surrounded the entire piece completely with plaster all the way around, nice and smooth, ready to go. It's a little moist still from being outside. And here you can see the styrofoam cup. That earlier all this was bare and open. Now this is ready. You can see here a little bit of the chicken wire I wrapped around it for support. This is flaking off here. Now the next stage is to remove all the material inside of this concrete using fire. Putting on protective equipment so we can pour hot bronze.
Yeah. See what this goes to, I'm not exactly sure.
Now, it goes behind the door jam.
I guess he's got maybe our legs or our knees or something. This sucks.
Alright, yeah, and that's going to have to come up. Okay? So you're going to have to pull it out, and shovel some sand in there first to build it up a little bit. Be careful. You move it up. No. Put it up on top. Now it's put it in there. We've been swimming in this. Alright, go ahead. Take your time, get down low. Once you start to pour, make sure it's continuous. Valerie, you just keep it steady. There you go.
Yeah, put pressure on it.
Alright. No, all toward Valerie. Sorry.
Alright, once you hit it, keep the pour continuous.
Whoa. Yeah.
There it goes. Alright, good. Alright, on to the next one. You're doing fine. You're doing fine. Everybody's doing fine.
Wait. Get better. You gotta go.
Oh. Alright, go for the last. It's like you have enough. You okay, John?
Yeah, I'm good.
That one in the center looks like it's shorter, but I'm not sure what's going on.
And now we break the bronze out with the plaster.
Note the delicate hand Stephen uses with which to break free his art.
And now the piece is ready for cleaning, because obviously it is not ready for display. Now, using a sandblaster, I will clean off the bronze. See that? Okay, so now I've grinded all the excess off of my bronze cow heart. So I kind of have a nice rim there. And I've got the post grinded down real nice and shiny, and it'll be real smooth when I'm done finishing it. Okay, so the next step is I'm going to take this little small brush here, and I'm going to kind of clean up all the details and everything and polish it up. What you do is you patina the bronze. First you cover it with the wax, and what the wax does is as you heat it up with a torch, it melts and fills in all the little holes and pores in the bronze. Gives it a real smooth, watertight finish. And then next, after you do that, while you're doing that, you spray on this stuff, which is like sulfur. It's called liver. And this just spray it on as you're hitting it with the torch, and this seals it and gives it a really nice luster when you're done. Now I'm going to take the wax and apply it to the bronze. Now rub it in there real good. Get it all over. You got to get the whole piece nice and hot. Okay, now I'm doing the last step on my bronze piece, and that is bringing out some of the highlights with a wire brush. And all I'm doing is removing some of the finish. And of course, things that are closer to the brush are going to be scraped off first. There you have it. Finished bronze cow's heart. Now there's only one last thing I want to do. I think something this cool deserves a really cool base or a pedestal to stand at. I'll be right back. Okay. I found this really cool gear, and I think this would look nice in it. Maybe if I can get it to stand up like that. What do you think?
I like it.
There you go.
Yay!
Last night there was an open reception for all the senior art majors to display their creations. News Center's Holly Richmond was there.
Here at the Claypool Young Art Building, seniors have their artwork on display for the public to view.
Art Gallery Director Jennifer Rice tells News Center about the senior art exhibit.
This is our annual senior art exhibition, so we do it every year at the end of the semester.
Rice talks about who can participate in this event.
Basically, students who are of senior rank are required to exhibit their work, and they can exhibit 4 to 6 pieces.
Senior art student Stephen Mularz describes his sculpture to News Center.
Okay, this one here is a cow's heart that I put in the concrete and then burned out the tissue, and replaced it with molten bronze, and that's why I have the shape that results.
Rice explains how the art exhibit prepares students towards their future.
This is a space where professional artists exhibit, so it gives them an opportunity to see their work in a whole different context, and kind of prepares them to go out into the world and see themselves as professionals.
Mularz talks about his experience.
It's been really fun to have people come see my work exhibited nicely. So.
For News Center, I'm Holly Richmond.